now we are working on something new because back then we always said we keep ourselves like open-minded to like new projects, special things we want to do which we haven't done in the past, and now we are actually at this point preparing something which we are going to perform in Greece, in Athens, at a very special place where we played before with a rock show. This time we come with acoustic instruments and something completely new. And why do we pick Athens? Because, to answer your question, I believe that the most diehard fans we have in this world, and we have great fans everywhere, that they come from Greece, and they're so enthusiastic and so temperamental, and they even travel to all over Europe, because we see them in Strasbourg and they come to Paris, and so it's like meet again on the road sometimes with our special Greek fan club, and so we picked this special location at the end of the summer in September to perform something like we've never done before.
Yeah, actually, when Sony Music, our label, approached us about this acoustic project, so there were many question marks, but the one thing we knew right away was, if we do this, we go to Greece. Mm-hmm. So there were a lot of things where we said, maybe yes, maybe no, who knows how this will work out in the end of the day, but I don't know, we agreed immediately. If we do this, then we go back to Greece. We go to Athens, and to do this right there. We were not so sure where to go. Now it turned out it will be at the ΛΥΚΑΒΗΤΤΟΥ theater, and the reason we picked, compared to the big arenas or big stadiums we played before, like Karaiskaki or the other venue in Piraeus, the reason is we wanted, for this kind of acoustic project, we wanted to have a smaller venue, and I think in total the capacity will be around 4,000 or 5,000 people. So we decided to play a few days at this very beautiful place, and we know this place because we played many years ago. We played there, and I remember when we arrived, and around this venue there were like fans that were climbing up on the rocks. There were fans everywhere around this place, and it was very exciting. It was unreal. It was such a different place to have a concert. And when we were thinking about venues in Athens, so this was one of the places we thought for this acoustic project it would be fantastic, because it's intimate, you have a smaller place. I mean, it's 4,000 or 5,000 people. It's not really small, but
small for the Scorpions.
Yeah, but then we said, okay, but we don't do one show. Let's do 3 concerts in this venue, and since we will record those shows, so it's a much better way not to do one concert, so you have 3, so you have a much better selection at the end of the day. And it's also the very first time that we bring this kind of project to Greece, and to make the decision, we want to record this for a DVD to be released later this year that will go all over the world. This will be released in 47 countries around the world. And when we played in Athens before, there were big cameras and there was television, Greek television. And I remember we had a great show taken from the show we did in Karaiskaki. But I remember also that our Greek fans and the Greek fan club, they always said, why don't you record these shows for a DVD? Come on, Scorpions, you have your biggest fans in this country. And this time, and I guess this was one of the reasons we decided to do this project in Athens, it's us, and we come back to prove our fans they are in our hearts after all these years, and it's very special to do this. And for the fans who will come to see us for this acoustic project, they will see a very special show. Special because there are many songs in this set we never played before live, like Passion Roots the Game or Born to Touch Your Feelings, When You Came Into My Life, you know, songs like that. So we go all the way back to the 70s, throughout the 80s. So this is not so much focused on the big hits, on the classics. You know, we wanted to make a concert where we have, of course, some new songs as well, but also many of the Scorpion songs we never put out on stage. We never played live, you know. And I think together with guest musicians and maybe some guests, maybe not, we don't know at this point. So this will be a total different show. And it's very exciting for us because it really is a whole new challenge. And when we stopped the farewell tour in Munich in December last year, so we all agreed to take a break. And but when this offer came up from Sony Music, and we thought about it, and we said, yes, let's go back to Greece. So this step by step, this was coming together, and we're all excited about it. And we're in the studio right now, working with our Swedish producers, and working on arrangements, you know, and preparing this show. So this will be very special in September, and we're looking very much forward to come back to Athens and to have something a very special offer for our fans in Greece.
So you are, of course, playing your classics also.
Yeah, absolutely. We are arranging at the moment, preparing ourselves for this project, and of course we redo, you know, Rocky Like a Hurricane, Still Loving You. You know, nobody has to miss out on anything. But as Klaus mentioned, it's the songs which we haven't played at all, some of them, which the fans love though, and which never really fit into our rock show so far. Those get a whole new arrangement, and you know, some of the songs we haven't played in a long time, and some brand new ones. So it's a very interesting project, and we are working everything out in the studio at the moment so that we are sure we are going in the right direction. But the world premiere, performing the songs live, will happen in the ΛΥΚΑΒΗΤΤΟΥ theater in Athens in September. And, you know, we haven't really started rehearsing yet. It's too early, but we are working in the studio on the arrangements, and so far, so very good.